This is Ponder Darling, My Busted Heart, and it is almost 2019. I thought that I would make a video about the things that I've learned so far. So here we go. The number one thing that I've learned so far is about not being with people who treat you badly. That's been a really hard lesson. It's been a hard lesson to realize that no matter how shiny they are, no matter how compatible you think they are, if they're not treating you well, then you have no business with them. And boy, I unfortunately knew this really, really early on. And when I say early on, I mean like 5 years ago. Well, I knew it. So this is the truth. I knew that Jefferson was not good enough for me when I was a teenager. I knew it. I knew that I deserved better, and that's why I dumped him. But then, after 3 decades of being knocked down into the dirt, I forgot my worth. I forgot that I was worth anything. And so I was willing to get with somebody who really is not good enough for me. And I don't mean that in like a I'm so super awesome way. Like, I mean it in I'm a good person. I'm a very good person. I have morals. There's things that I would never treat people the way that he treats people. Never. Even the psychopath, I would not threaten him and scream at him and drive his car through easy passes and cheat on him and lie about it. I would never do that, even to the psychopath, because I'm a really good person. So, it's really important for good people to not allow bad people to take up space in their life, because that can drag you down. It drags you down. It dragged me down. So that was the first lesson that I learned. And like I said, early on when we reconnected, I knew, and I ignored it. The first month he triangulated me with his girlfriend, that he was lying and saying she wasn't his girlfriend, she was his friend with benefits, and told her that I was bothering him and told me that she was bothering him and pitted us against each other. And I fell for that high school bullshit. And it was all because I really had lost my way. I had forgotten my worth. And if I had remembered my worth, I never would have entertained that kind of high school bullshit. I would have walked away, and I should have walked away. And that's the other thing, is that it's really important not to write checks that your heart can't cash. I really thought, I can handle this. I can handle Jefferson's problems. And I really couldn't. I didn't have the ability. Nobody has the ability. Nobody can handle him. But certainly if anybody could have, it was me, because I tolerated him more than anybody else did. Unfortunately, I also was more honest to him than anybody else is. So people are telling me behind his back, that I'm too good for him and that he doesn't deserve me, and how unkind and incapable of love he is. But to his face, nobody tells him the truth. I was the only one. So I will not ever entertain a relationship with somebody that apathetic towards me. I won't entertain a relationship with somebody that plays those kind of games with me, or who has no morals. So that's been a big lesson for me. And then the next lesson that I learned is about how it's really important to cut your losses early, because, the first time he discarded me was a month into the relationship. I mean, like a week into the relationship, he was already threatening to leave me. I mean, I really, like, if I had cut my losses, I don't even know, it's hard to know where I would be or what would be happening at this point. I mean, who knows? It is what it is. Things are the way they are now. So, but I learned that it's really, really important not to ever entertain a relationship with somebody who doesn't give a shit about you. And I think it's clearly, like, I knew immediately after he left, I knew that it was a self-esteem issue. I knew that I had let that happen because I was not aware of my worth, and I was not honoring myself. And that if I had honored myself, I wouldn't have allowed somebody like that into my life. And I wouldn't have let them destroy me. So there's that. And those are the big ones. I feel like it's really, really important too to say something about how it's never okay to want to be with somebody that treats you like shit. That's the biggest one. Hope that helps somebody. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.